Hey, welcome to another edition of the Flawda Swampcast, brought to you
Hey,
by CL Management, DV Tracksuits. Shout out to the mighty LDBC, man. We got Apple and LD here as my co-host, Ryan Pino as a special guest. This dude right here, man, like I fuck with him heavy, man, because I know what I'm gonna get when I see him fight. I know I'm gonna get some action. I'm gonna get some a little bit of showmanship, and he's always electric, man. So I fuck with him super heavy, man.
Appreciate it, man.
But Oplet, man, any starting words, man, before we, start talking with Ryan?
hey, man, it's chapter 3. We got Ryan in the building. Let's get to it, man. Oh, yeah. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all sliding through.
Man, Ryan Pino, man, tell everybody a little bit about you, man. Give us a little bit of history, how you got involved in the boxing, man, and how your career has, kind of like laddered up a little bit, man.
All right, so man, I was literally born in the ring. So my father, he was a pro wrestler. My mom, she was a pro boxer. You know, so when she was training, I was a little kid. You know, in my stroller. You know, I was watching her train and everything. So I was literally born in the gym. I did over 200 amateur fights. Man, my first fight was at 5 years old. I turned pro when I was 18. And boxing business. I had my ups and downs, bad management and everything. And now I got my experience, I got my knowledge. Now I got the right people. Now I got the right, like in everything, management, training. I'm doing everything how it's supposed to be. And we're knocking everybody out now.
Yes, indeed, man. Before I pass it to you, Oplet, though, I want to let y'all know his record is a bit misleading on BoxRec because I've known this young man for years, and I've seen some of the struggles he had to go through, the politics that go on in the game, bad decisions and stuff like that. But he's been in with some great competition, man. I mean, he was in there with Danielito Zorrilla as well, man. I mean, I'd like to know how that experience was against him, bro.
That was one of the best experience because I had the opportunity to go train with Jorge Linares there, And it's politics, man. Like I ain't like the scoring of the fight, but it is what it is. It's boxing. Sometimes they call you a week before the fights. Like it is. So you got this. This is the shit that people don't know that we got to deal with. So right now we trying to be more focused on us. We always in the gym right now. So I already trained my 2 sessions today, and I'm not even going hard yet. So that was a good fight though, where Zorrilla that because I was raised with that old boxing school. Let's fight the best. I'm not trying to duck nobody. Like sugarcoat my record. So you can see on my second pro fight, I already had a undefeated dude fighting.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I grew up. I'm not scared of anybody.
I'm glad that you mentioned bad management and stuff because that is something very, very important that a lot of people don't know. And I don't know Ryan personally, so he probably doesn't know about me as much, but I manage fighters as well, so I know how tough that shit could be, and I know all of the bullshit that happens behind the scenes. But I'm leading into something here, man. Once he got with the right people, and you could tell clearly when he did, I could. Because from that point on, he ran 6 straight victories till now, man. Can you talk about that?
Nah, man. So My father passed away about 2 years ago, and that really hit me hard, man. You know, so and he was my trainer my whole life. And I said, I can't lose all this. You know, I'm not gonna leave. Always had to have a purpose. So I just went back to the gym. I said, I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna just go. You know, I'm gonna do everything my trainer says. And they offered me a fight against the undefeated kid Bryce Mills from New York, bro. In the entrance, everybody had his shirts on. Like, yo, if I knock him out, I'm gonna get a draw. That was my mentality. So I got to have a straight win, you know. So everything started from there. And that kept hyping me up. I got to thank God that He's been blessing me with everything, you know. So all glory to Him. But I've been working my butt off, you know. I've been trying to do everything I can. I'm doing my part. My manager's doing his part. My trainer's doing his part, and we're having a solid team right now, you know. So right now we're already training. We have a few things coming up. We're possibly in December. We're fighting again, you know. But yeah. I'm not trying to fight no bones, man. I'm trying to fight the best out there. I'm trying to make a name. That's what a boxer is about, you know.
Where did you get this showmanship from? By the way, I meant to ask you a while back. I think it was a couple two nights ago, man. You had that young kid in the ring, man. You know, throwing the gloves, man. Who was that, man? And how was that?
I saw that kid when he was born. You know, like he's my manager's son. But you know, like you ask him who's his favorite fighter, he'll say Ryan Pino, Muhammad Ali, Macho Camacho. You know, he looks up to me, everything that I like too. You know, so he sings, he dances, he does all that. So yeah, we trying to get him there in the box. You know, he's too young still, but yeah, we bring him to the gym. We have him spar with us. You know, hit us in the midst and everything. So it's good. It motivates me too because somebody's looking at my steps too. So I gotta keep focused too. You know.
Yeah. Hey, man, looked like he was throwing some good punches in there to me, bro.
Little man.
I said, boy, he ready. He ready, man.
Definitely.
Opulent, man. I'm gonna pass it to you, Opulent.
All right, brother. So, who were some of your boxing heroes growing up?
Man, it was so much, man. Like obviously because of my style. Oh, I like to hit a move. Macho Camacho, Nassim Hamed, you know, Pernell Whitaker, the Drunken Master, Emmanuel Augustus. That was one of my favorite fighters, you know. And I relate to him too, cause like he has like a 30 wins and 30 losses, but he'll always give a fight, you know. Yeah. He will always come in to win. So I come in with that mentality. People look at my record, but they don't look at my skills, you know. So you know, like I said, I could win the fight, but they'll take away my decision. So yeah, those are the type of fighters. You know, Muhammad Ali hit and move. You know, like that showmanship. All those fighters that I mentioned, they come in with good entrance. You know, they make it look flashy. They make it look nice.
Man, I love Macho Camacho coming up. Man, he was one of my favorites. So, walk us through your preparation for a big fight.
Man, so obviously it depends on the opponent, but yeah, it's a 3-4 day workout. You know, we with the meals and everything. I got my massages, my doctors, my nutritionist. But yeah, consists of sparring. Depends on 2 to 3 times a week. Then I go back home. I rest. I wake up. I gotta do a strength conditioning. Then I gotta go run at night. You know. So sometimes, bro, I don't even have time to be on my phone. I'm literally disconnected from everything. Just straight boxing for a whole month or 2. So people start thinking, yo, he's cocky, whatever. Nah, I'm just focused. So. This is a really hard sport. You know, you gotta get away from literally family, events and everything, sacrificing for people you love and to do the things you love. You know.
Yeah, you kind of touched on this a little bit, but as you said, you've taken a couple of losses now. What keeps you going after taking these losses?
Man, my first fight was at 5 years old. I believe in my talent. You know, so yeah. Sometimes it's like I said, it was bad. It was never me. It was bad management. Probably like poor decisions that I took. You know, that macho. You know what? Let's fight. You know. So now I'm trying to take my things smarter, take it more calm, have better decisions. But I always believed in me, man, because there's a lot of world champions that I spar with that you know, it made me doubt myself when I was about to spar. And when I was sparring them, I was actually doing good, or sometimes, you know, getting the better part of it. Like, wait, he's a world champion, and I'm getting the better part of it. So why I can't do it? And when I see these undefeated fighters, that these hungry knockout artists, when they go against me, they look at my record, but they're not looking at who I fought or my skill set. And when they fight me, it's a whole different story.
So how many of your losses do you kind of, like I said, you kind of answered this a little bit early at the beginning. How many of your losses do you feel like you actually won? Like,
Man, to be honest, at least 80% of them, man. At
okay.
least.
Okay.
Hey, we got K-Rod in the building. By the way, shout out to K-Rod. I know he interviewed you a while back as well, but he's got a question. He says, Ryan, I was curious, why did you do TCL Combat League? Was it just to get sharp? And if TCL becomes bigger, will you return back to it?
Yeah. They're talking about season 2 already. So it was an opportunity. At first, I didn't really believe it. Like, it's a one rounder. You know, what is this? You know, I actually believe too much of it. They gave me the info. They told me how it was. I saw who was in it. There was actually good fighters. You know, like world class fighters. And you know what? Let's give it a try. It's a one round. So what I got to lose? It doesn't really go towards your record. So yeah, I went in. I went undefeated. I won all my rounds, and thank God, one of the Puerto Ricans, New York team, we first ever TCO tournament. We came out champions. So yeah, I'm thinking possibly I'm doing season 2. I think we're about to start it April. I mean March or April, something like that. I'm not too sure.
Okay, so which one of your pro victories? Which one was your favorite victory out of all of them?
Out of all of them, man, to be honest, I think the last one, man.
I see. I watched that.
Yeah, no, but it's not because of the opponent. It's like literally everything that went through behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of rush. I had a tremendous. I'm telling you, the best training camp ever. I had literally everything, man, like a world championship class. I had everything was on point. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it was an amazing experience. It was literally 2 months, literally locked up. Literally, I was training at home. I couldn't even get a haircut. That's how focused I was.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the funny part about that. Jason Velez is a good friend of mine. I'm like, are you crazy? You gonna fight who? I was like, bro, man, hey, I fuck with you, but I don't think you're winning this fight, bro. Hey, I keep it real with my people. I said, but shit, hey, shout out to you for taking the fight, though, man. And I left it at that, bro. But yeah, that's
I think he got a little bit too cocky because like back in the day, it got to a point I got like I wasn't too motivated, and he used to come in the spar. I used to spar him a few times,
Right.
And he was a veteran. Like, he used to fight 12 rounds.
Right.
I was doing my 6 and 8. So and I want to say he wouldn't get the better of me, but out of condition, I was like, yo, I'm gonna do 6 rounds, then I'm out. So probably but that was years ago. So probably he thought I was still on that mindset. Nah, bro, it's a whole different game now.
Yeah.
Of course, when you're in a fight, you want to hit your opponent with every punch. But which punch is your favorite punch to hit your opponent with?
Man, I love playing with the jab, man. I love playing with the jab, and depends on how you want to come in. Our right hand or right uppercut. But I love working that body too. Like I said, I did over 200 amateur fights, man. If I have to brawl, I'll brawl. If I have to go southpaw, I'll southpaw and box. If I have to move around, fly, like float around the ring, I'll do it. Because amateurs in the tournament, you have to fight 3-4 guys 3 different days. So you never know what to expect. So you got to adjust literally every day. Just like in combat league, you have to fight 2 rounds, and you don't know what you're gonna get. My first fight was with Michael Fox. He's 6'4". I can't jab this dude, The next fight, the next dude is a shorter guy, so I gotta either box him or push him forward, So yeah, like I gotta thank my coaches and my dad for actually showing me how to work 3 distance, outside, middle, and the inside, So yeah, I gotta thank God for my experience. I could fight my 3 distance. I could adapt literally most of the anything in the ring.
Okay, so what is your post-fight favorite meal? Go off something off the bat.
Man, like right now, like thank God we because I had a drop down 20 pounds for Jason Velez. Man, so it's crazy because we was dropping all these pounds, man, and I ate a steak, and the next day I was on weight.
Oh wow!
So anything with pasta and steak, but obviously I don't eat pasta during training camp. I eat it after the weigh-ins. But bro, steak. You talk about steak, man. I love any type of steak.
Man, I wanted to ask you something, man. Maybe this could serve another boxer down in the future, man, because I wanted you to speak on what advice you would give a young boxer, man, that may have been with bad management and has a rocky start, man, because you have turned it around. So you definitely have the recipe. So I would like for you to speak on that if you can.
And obviously, sometimes you gotta get somebody that's willing to work for the love of what you're doing. You know, not just them. Because I have middleman and managers tell me, "Oh, you gotta fight this 10K," and a few weeks later, I see there's 15K, and they're getting 5K out of my purse, and they
Right.
still want to get 30% out of me too. You know, so you gotta watch out because everybody talks. Oh, I'm gonna give you this as soon as you sign that contract. All that's out the way. You know. So you gotta look who's around them and how they're managing them too. You know, obviously, and you gotta do your job in the gym too, because you could do the best manager, but if I'm not doing my part in the gym, you know, it doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
No, it doesn't add up. So I'm the one that's fighting. I gotta give my best either way. So yeah, you know, just focus and have the right people around you. Obviously, you'll be good, physically, mentally, and spiritually too. You know.
Yeah, I got a fighter that's gonna do his debut September 30th, man. What advice could you give my fighter on going into this debut?
Man, I'm gonna tell you something that I do every fight. I have fun. I have fun. You know, when I'm in the gym, I'm having fun. I have no pressure. You know, I'm not stiff. I got music on. I'm playing with this. You know, I'm having fun. In the fight, you see me talking to the guy. You see me dancing. You see me on fight.
Yeah, oh
You
yeah,
know,
oh
so
yeah,
I'm
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
happy. I'm enjoying this because I don't know. Maybe in 15 years, I'm not gonna be doing this no more. I'm gonna go back to the YouTube, yo. I'm gonna show my kids, my people, yo. I used to have fun with this, you know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm gonna go to war when I have to go to war too. But just
You,
always have fun so you can stay relaxed and be smart with everything you do. You know, every decision you make, every punch you're gonna throw, it's already clear. You know what you're doing. You're not improvising because you're gonna get caught.
you know what's funny, man? I wanted to hear that from you because Kiria Tapia, you know her.
Yeah, she trains with me.
I was there for her pro debut. I was back there because I had a fighter fighting. I had two fighters fighting. And when I seen her in the hall right before her walkout, I walked up to her and I said, enjoy the moment. Have fun. You're not gonna do a debut again. Just have
Yeah.
fun. I said the same shit, and she went out there and had fun, and I was happy to see that, man. How do you rehydrate after a weigh-in?
Man, so I've learned a lot during my boxing journey. Sometimes fighters, you see us, you know, we 2 3 days without no food because we're trying to lose 1 pound. It gets to a point that yeah, your body gets stuck, and and now we literally changed that right now. You know, like I said, I got better people now. I'm going to a weigh-ins. Literally, I ate yesterday. I'm going to weigh-in happy now. You don't see me dehydrated. I'm trying to eat.
Right,
I'm mad now. So right now, yeah, obviously a lot of water. That's you know, our bodies are literally like I think 80% water, if I'm not mistaken, something like that, right?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So water, and I just keep my meals because I'm already 2 months eating the same thing. I'm not gonna try to switch it, and something is not gonna work, you know. So I keep my own meals. If I have to eat a little bit more, I'll do. But I keep my body lean. I stay healthy. After the fight, you know, you cheat a little bit. You know, you go to a little McDonald's and whatever. But you know, but but yeah, I try to stay. You know, my salads, my steaks and everything. My same meal.
That Desmond Lucas fight, man. Were you scared that they were gonna rob you in that fight?
Man, you know that going to a hometown where
Yeah.
everything's against you, you're not scared of, but you always got that little feeling,
in your
damn, man, you
mind.
know, because you've been through it, you know.
Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, like I have my faith in God, man, and my work that I was gonna win this fight, man. But
I was just saying,
after the fight finished, like I knew I won, but you had that. Then let's see what the judges if they want to play for the promoters
yeah,
or they want
yep.
to play fair. So yeah, I had that little doubt, you know.
Because I was
But
I was I was back here watching. I'm like, please don't do him like that again. Please don't do him like that
and,
again.
and
You
not
know,
just that, he was debuting with that company too.
Oh wow.
right, right,
Okay.
right, right. So yeah, that's why I ask you, man. I mean, that type of stuff happens a lot, man. Another thing that happens a lot that I've run into on the lower level when you bring in a fighter up is they tend to stop a fight for nothing.
Oh yeah, yeah. You
You
you, you
know,
can't stay. You can't lean in the ropes because you know that favoritism. You know, they'll
yeah,
oh That's it. They stop it. Like, and
That's their
do
excuse to
completely
yeah.
fine. And
That's
you
their
see
excuse
that
for
at
getting it
championship
out of
level
there.
too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been
But I
seeing
mean, I
it
see it a
recently,
lot,
like,
you know.
yeah, we've been seeing look at Lomachenko and Henny. You know? Before that, the Rolly Romero with the old dude, you know? Like
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You know,
It's
Jermaine
boxing politics, man. You know, amateur boxing is a sport. Pro boxing is a business.
and I believe that's why Jermaine Ortiz didn't get that victory against Lomachenko, because I had him beat Lomachenko.
But
That's just how I saw
Where's
it.
the money at?
I don't know, because Lomachenko really don't make a lot. That's what puzzles me about it.
Yeah, but he's still at that high level. You could put him in with Henny. We could put him in with Tank still. You know. I even heard a rumor about with Lomachenko, him going down to 22.
Yeah,
you know, so that's money right there.
I don't, you know, I guess, man. I mean, hey, everybody knows, man. I'm never scared to say this. I just don't like Lomachenko, bro. I can't stand. Ese hijo de puta, yo no lo quiero para nada. I just don't like him, bro.
I'm gonna ask you why, because he's one of my favorite fighters. I'm actually right now.
Come on, Ryan.
I'm gonna give it to you, Ryan. I'm gonna give it to you raw, unedited, man.
No. I want to hear your opinion, actually, because maybe I could learn something too.
Way too privileged, bro. Way too fucking privileged.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. No. I actually agree. I'm gonna agree with you, yeah, because they say he only had one loss at amateurs. And I could go to YouTube. I can at least find 5. You know. That's true.
Right.
That's true. But so speaking realness, boxing wise, the dude is bro. He's really smart. You know.
Look, every time
the only thing that I don't like that he's doing that Canelo thing. He's getting too greedy and going way too up in weight. You know. So look what happened with Teofimo. Teofimo looked like a monster next to him. You know. That's what happened with a few fighters. They get too greedy. They think, oh, I'm the best. Nah, but as skillful wise, bro, I take a few things from him. I try to do it in my craft. You know. And it actually works sometimes. At footwork, that dude's a genius.
But feel me on this, man. He loses his second fight for a title, right? What's his third fight? Another title shot. Who the fuck else gets that?
Nobody.
Bro, like I mean, it's boxing politics, man.
He's privileged,
man. Look at Henny, too. He never fought for a title and just handled it to him, too, you know? Like I said, it's not their fault. It's boxing politics.
But in Haney's defense, man, Lomachenko wouldn't fight him.
I agree. No, I agree. You're not wrong, but like I said, it's not the fighter's fault.
Es porque él es blanco. Es porque él es blanco. Es porque él es blanco. I'm saying it like that. I'll say it in Spanish. Tú sabes lo que es porque es un gringo, un blanco.
I know. I agree with you.
So what do you dislike the most in the business of boxing?
Man, like that the fighters receive all the punches and all the weight. And we never get treated fairly, you know. You know, like in a way, it's good and bad. This Logan Paul thing, you know, it's good because in the cards you're seeing fighters, you know, getting exposed. But why Logan Paul and people like that are getting so much money? I gotta get a real fight for try 10K. You know, I've been doing this my whole life. You know that I know the game is changing and everything now with the celebrity boxing. Is like I said, it's good in a way.
Yeah.
But you know. It's always been like that. It's like a mafia, man. These people want to control you, man. So you got to have somebody that actually cares for you and wants the best for you. My manager right now, bro, he's like my father, man. I love him to death. Caesar, CNT for right. Man, yo, he knows about this, and we know he's doing business for me. All he told me, all you got to do is box. Leave everything else to me. And, yo, everything's been going smoothly right now.
Okay, going back to training, like what artists do you listen to that get you pumped in while you're training?
It depends what I'm gonna do. Because if I'm a spar, bro, you know, I'm getting on that Little Wayne. Sometimes I'm gonna get on one thing, you know. So I gotta get something that old school hip hop that gets me pumped up. Like we're gonna go kill him. We're gonna go, you know. But if I'm gonna practice my game, I'm listening to James Brown, you know, that
okay.
You know, I like to dance, you know, that Muhammad Ali shit, you know. I'm dancing, right? I'm having fun with it. I'm dancing, I'm playing around, and when you see me in the fights, I'm actually doing the same thing. I'm just playing around, so I practice what I preach when I'm in the boxing ring.
Hey, you be talking shit too, man. You be talking shit in the ring.
Yeah.
I be wanting to know what you be saying to him, man. When you knocked old boy down, man, I can't remember. It was either 2 fights ago. You kept knocking him down, and you kept talking to him like, "Oh, you want to get back up? All right." Fuck, come on back then, you know, like I don't know, what was you saying?
Nah, because I told him to stay down because I was gonna hit him harder. And I told you it was gonna happen. There it go. Nah, but like I said, I just been having fun. Depends what's happening in the moment, or what happened during the conference or towards the fight. You know, whatever beef we had, I'm talking all that.
Okay. I believe you got anything else for him?
What is your dream fight? Who's your dream fight?
Man, right
Okay,
now,
let me
I'm
ask
not
you
gonna
this.
lie, man.
Let me ask you this. The first question is, if you could fight a Hall of Famer from the past, who would you fight?
Sugar Ray Leonard.
Ooh.
Sugar Ray Leonard. I would love to be in the ring with him, or Duran, because Duran is, he's a slugger. So
Yeah.
I was trying to do that litter shit on him.
Okay. So the second part is, who's your dream fight for today?
Right now, man, I would say Spencer Crawford.
Okay.
You know, those are the best right now. You know, I'm trying to aim over there, and I'm not gonna lie, even Danny Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's not that as active no more, but I used to see him, and this dude's a brawler, man. You know, and that's the type of person I like. Because out boxing, as soon as I get hit, I'm not saying like this. We're gonna brawl now, you know, that type of shit.
Yeah. But I mean, out of Puerto Rico, because a lot of people saying that Puerto Rican boxing is dead. Apart from you, who do you see coming out of Puerto Rico that people are sleeping on, man?
Man, it's crazy. They can't say that no more. We got Amanda Serrano. We got Jonathan Bomba Gonzalez. We got Manny Rodriguez. We got Suriel. We got Oscar Collazo. They were champions right now. We got 5 world champions. It's been a while. We always had a champion and he'll fall off. We got 5 right now, you know? And we got a few fighters coming up, you know? So if I talk about prospects, man, it's gonna be another half an hour. I'm not gonna lie.
It probably will, man. But I tell you, I'm gonna throw a name out there. You probably know him, okay? I'm gonna throw a name out there that people are sleeping on. Eriquito Pavon.
Yo, yeah, he fought last Saturday. Yeah, he was supposed to fight Juancito Sayas, but I don't know what happened there.
I know what happened, but I won't. Shh. Yo sé lo que pasó.
Okay.
Él no quería esa pelea desde un principio, but anyway, I'll leave that alone, bro. I know everything about that.
That's a different topic. Yeah,
that's a whole different topic.
But yeah, Eriquito, I seen him fight a few times, and I saw his fight in Mexico, bro. Dude's tough. He could get punched, and he'll still go forward. You know, I gotta give his props to him, and he's a humble kid too.
Yeah. That's my boy, man. We talk probably every day. We talk almost every day, you know. And one of those fights in Mexico, man, he was actually he was tired after the first round, bro, because of the elevation.
Bro, it's crazy, man. As an amateur, I fought over there, man, bro. It's crazy. Even walking, sometimes you'll feel the fatigue, you know.
My friend Juan Sierra was working the corner, man. He rest in peace. I don't know if you knew him or not.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, well, that was I was co-managing with him, but he was working that corner. He said, "Man, Cano, man," he came back to the corner after round 1. He said, "Man, I'm tired." So I looked at him. I said, "What we gonna do?" He said, "Fuck it, mama, why y'all? Fuck it, you know, we gonna shit. You know, we gonna thump. Fuck it, man. We here already. You know what I mean?" So, hey, man, Quito got some heart, bro, man.
Bro, he does, man. He's a hard hitter, man. He's a real brawler, man. He's something that the fans like to see. You know that hit and get hit too, you know, like that street fight.
That's another guy, man. I'm telling you, we got a lot that people are sleeping on. Najee Lopez is another one. Dominique Valle, who fought last night and looked well.
Yeah.
Marquez Valle. Man, we could go on and on. If we, like you said, we would be here all night talking about these fighters, and you know, pero Eriquito de lo mío, bro. So you know, hey, Eriquito, fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying, man? You know how it is, man. We get, look, we all got some bias towards, you know, certain fighters, man. And when you know certain fighters, you're gonna always fuck.
You could tell too. And sometimes you see these knockout artists, but they're really fighting mailman, you know. So that's why I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to like, all right, it's all right that you get an easy fight, but after that, man, don't keep fighting bums, you know. That don't look good. How you gonna have pride with that, you know? So that could be part of my problem too, because I'm like too prideful with this. Let's fight anybody. Like Mayweather did that, and now everybody has to be undefeated. Yo, what happened with it? You know, look, I could talk about look at Gabriel Rosado, bro. The dude's bro. He fought everybody. He lost, and then people still love him. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
Salido, dude who lost to everybody. People still love him. He's a champion, you know. I'll fight anybody.
But you know what though? I'd rather have a fighter like that than one that gets 15, 20 fights of nobodies. And that's why my fighters, I never put them in easy fights because I believe it stunts the growth. You
Yeah,
know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? You get too comfortable, man. Like, and shout out to Edgar Berlanga. I love him to death, man. But they brung him the wrong way. You know, when he finally stepped in there with somebody, he struggled.
Yeah, a regular fighter that knows how to work, you don't know
Yes.
what to do. Yeah, you get lost. Obviously, yeah, the first few fights, so you get the feeling of the pros, you know, the gloves, the environment, yeah. But after that, for 2, 3 fights, man, you gotta. It's boxing, man. If not, you're in the wrong sport.
That's the waste of talent, man. That kid can fight. Almestica. I wish he would. You know
Yeah,
what I
no, man.
mean?
Like I said, man, I gotta thank my manager, man, because he not just boxing, man. He guides me. He gives me advice, you know, not, like yo, invest your money in this, do this, you know. Because what happens after boxing? You know, a lot of boxers we come from poverty, you know. We get a few dollars and we don't know what to do. We get too excited. We start buying everything, our friends and everything, you know. So I gotta thank my manager because of that, because he keeps me out of trouble. He keeps me doing the right things too, you know. So it's not just management. It's somebody that, like I said, that's somebody that works for you, that loves you, you know. That somebody's there for you. It's not just boxing, man. You know. If you want to live off the fighter, live for the fighter. You know.
But you know what though, man? I never told you this, but that's the reason I fucked with you heavy because you fought and didn't give a fuck. I didn't care whether you won or lost. I cared that you was a dog enough to get in there. You know what I'm saying? It made you a stronger fighter now. Now you done ran 6 straight victories in a row. That's not by accident. That's because you went through the trials and tribulations and you went through hell and high water. Now you know exactly what it takes.
Man, I'm gonna tell you a story, man. Not so many people knows about it. You know, I don't know if you saw my fight with Rashad Matty.
Mm.
That was the only fight that I had a losing mentality.
Mm.
My dad was in the hospital. He was in a coma. I needed the money, man. They offered me a certain amount, and I said, "No, I need more, and I'll take it." It was probably like a 3 or 4 days notice. I have with my manager to play to Vegas, and he's looking at this dude, and he's like, "Ryan, we could beat this dude. We could." Bro, I said, I was saying, "Yo, I'm gonna take a dive in this fight. I never done this. I never had it, but I'm in a bad situation."
Right.
So my manager's from hyping me up. He's, "Yo, we gonna do it." Nah, bro, if your dad's fighting, you're gonna fight too, bro. You're not gonna quit that easy. I almost beat this kid. A mind game. Yo, every time he hit me with a shot, I'm playing with him, bro. That's it. You can't be tired, you know. And I'm hitting him with good shots. If I'm not mistaken, I almost knocked him out in the last round. You go look it on YouTube. You know, that's my favorite fight. Not because of the fight, everything that happened, bro. I had everything against me, and I came out. I lost, and I was hugging them. Like, yo, I know I won. Out of everything that's happening, man, you're not gonna kill me.
Right,
You know?
right.
So, right, to me, I feel like I'm undefeated, man. Because I'm supposed to. I'm not supposed to be in this situation right now. Man, God has me here for a reason. I'm doing my part. I'm working, you know. So God blessed me with the talent and with everything, with all the tools. I'm putting them to use now.
So what do you tell a boxer, man, that takes their first loss? Like, what advice could you give them?
Man, not everybody's the same, man. Because sometimes they take their first loss and they think that's the end of the world, you know. Sometimes, like when I got my first loss, man, I was walking back and forth in my house. Like, this can't stay like this. I was hungry. I gotta get my get back, and I never got a rematch. But you know what? At this point in my career, I don't need a rematch no more. I'm better literally than all half of the fighters, probably more than half of the fighters. I'm more known than them right now. You know, so you know what? It happened for a reason. I got my experience. Thanks to all of that, I'm the fighter that I am today. You know,
you say you haven't gotten your get back.
I feel so confident that I could get in the ring with anybody. I've been in training with my bad record. I've been with training camp with Linares, Montana Love, Pedraza. You know, I keep on with that. You know, I took a little bit from everybody. I got my knowledge. I got my experience. Put me in with anybody, man. I'm not trying to be cocky. I'm just confident with my style and my training. You know.
Speaking of Linares, have you bumped into Nelson? Because I know he lives in Puerto Rico. Nelson Linares. El hermano de Jorge vive en Puerto Rico. Nelson Linares.
Oh, de verdad, no sabía.
Yeah. I talk to him all the time, man. You know, and he got married with a rich Puerto Rican lady over there. So, he's like, shit, I ain't going to Venezuela. I'm staying right here. Shit. He got it going on right now. So, he's a good dude though, man. He was trying to get back into boxing. He actually fought pro.
Okay,
And,
I don't know about that.
man, he retired undefeated, man. See, he met that woman, man, and he just left boxing. I don't need to box the fuck, But now he wants to get back into it. And I'm like, bro, you older now. You know what I'm saying? And Kano, give me a fight.
Man.
Kano, give me a fight. Kano. I'm like, bro, the only way to get your fight is to fight you outside of the States because you've been on the shelf so long. You have to get a fight like in Colombia, Dominican Republic, or Mexico, somewhere like that, because they're not going to let you fight in the States until you get a fight outside the States. It's the way it is in the game, So, and we would have to pay for that fight anyway if we went out there. Like, man, shit, But yeah.
It's a business, man. If it's a good investment, then yeah. But if it's not, so where it's gonna go? I don't understand.
I just don't think they want to fight him, man, because he was undefeated. He had a lot of knockouts. That motherfucker could fight.
Yeah,
bro.
but still, man, that time, man, you're gonna need it, man. You come off rusty, man. His health and everything. If you're good the way you are, stay like that. Don't bother it.
Yeah, that's what I try to tell him. But he hard headed. Boxers are hard headed, bro.
And that look at Roy Jones, man. I sometimes I be thinking about it, man. You know how many times I quit boxing? 3 or 4 days later, I'm shadow boxing in my house. I'm already back in the gym. I don't got nothing to do with my hands. Yeah. So that sometimes I understand that from Roy Jones that he be trying to fight again. Mm. Yo, it's the love of the game. You love this. You've been doing this your whole life. You want me to go play golf now?
Let me do this. While you ask him a question, go ahead and do that, man. Go ask him.
No, I know you say you don't need your get back, but have you attempted to get any of your get backs or?
Yeah, a few of them, but some of them are not fighting anymore. Some of them are in a different weight class. The promoters now they don't want to fight because now they know I'm on my thing serious. So yeah, but if it comes, if everything makes sense, of course I want it. Yeah, but I really don't need it.
Okay. I feel that. So, what are some of your hobbies outside of boxing?
Man, I love cooking, man. I love training dogs, and I'm a personal trainer.
Okay.
There you go, Ryan.
All right. Yeah. He's undefeated. Yeah.
That's my boy, man. But he's out of his mind. He's too old right now, man. That picture is when he was young, bro. He don't look like that right now.
All his muscles and everything.
Yeah, he don't look like that right now, bro. Trust me. He probably about 40 pounds heavier. You know what I'm saying? With some gray hairs.
Bro, you a Puerto Rican. You know the island life, man. The food over here is great, man.
Bro. And I know that esa puertorriqueña le está dando pionono, arroz con gandules.
Arroz, pollo, chuleta, all that,
yeah, man. Hey, man, tell us where you from in Puerto Rico, man.
Man, all my life I've been here in San Juan.
Hey, I got married in San Juan at La Concha.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, yeah.
Right now, I'm staying in Isla Verde. I'm like 3 months ahead, but yeah, I'm already started my camp already, So I'm already hidden here. I'm focused doing my thing, man. So yeah, I always rep San Juan, Rio Piedras, I'm always in the city. Even when I'm in the States, man, I'm from New York. I'm always in the city,
Yeah. I'm from Barrio Obrero, man. But hey, this guy, where he at right there? Yeah. He's married to Puerto Rican, so I believe that he's probably about 30 or 40 pounds heavier than when he met her.
Wait, you from Barrio Obrero?
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy because my whole life, man, I trained in La Barriada Israel en Cantera. My whole life, man.
Yo vivía en la misma avenida Borinque, hermano. Yo vivía en el segundo piso, los mensajeros estaban abajo y al lado estaba la tienda de Coco que ya no está ahí.
You remember Hector Sanchez, Cocori?
Yeah.
Yo, my father trained him. My father did his whole career. Yeah. Okay. So now you see where I come from. I got most of his uniforms and everything, man. So now you know a little bit more about my background,
Yep. See, I knew I fucked with him for a reason, man. God damn it. Hey, I don't usually do this during the interview, man. But Pittsburgh, big dogs in the building, man. I gotta shout him out like that, bro. I gotta do that, man, because I can. You got anything else there, Opulent, bro?
What do you do to keep your father's memory alive?
Man, that he was like my best friend, you know, like literally, like he was always there for me at any time, and we was always together. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not a day that I don't think about him, bro. You know, so yeah, like I'm just trying to keep focused. Everything that he taught me, I literally keep seeing it to this day. Like, though he told me about this, and it's right. 'Cause if I do it this way, I'm gonna get this type of results. You know, so yeah, I just keep I'm trying to keep doing everything that he told me on point. You know, he teach me a lot like martial arts, boxing, how to train dogs. So I try to keep those things alive. You know, the wrestling fans. He was a pro wrestler in Puerto Rico. I don't know if Carlos knows about him, but Super Medico. So yeah. So you know, I keep that part of the wrestling community. You know, I stay active with them too. So yeah, you know, I do things here and there. You know.
I would like to know this. I know the answer to this, but I'm gonna ask you and get your perspective on it, man. How? Because I know that there's a lot of distractions in La Isla. In Puerto Rico, there's a lot of distractions, man. Have you ever trained in the States? And if you have, what's the difference between Puerto Rico and training in the States? Because I mean, there's a lot more distractions in Puerto Rico.
Yo, there's a lot of distraction, and there's a big difference, man. I'm not gonna lie. You know, it depends on the capacity of the person or how smart they are. You know, how they can manage things. But yeah, in Puerto Rico, man, you could be broke, nothing, and literally, and there's always something to do. You know, so in the city, there's always everything active. There's always city life. You know, but yeah, that's why you see a lot of fighters going out of Puerto Rico for training camps.
Yeah,
You know, because women, you know, party life, the food, you know, there's always you can do something. You know, I was in Vegas, I was in Ohio, man. It's literally everything closed. Not Vegas, but everything closes in the states. Most of the cities, everything closes early. You know, so it's not much you could do. I was in Ohio a few months ago with Montana Love. He was going to fight Richard Hitchens. I was helping him in training camp. The I think it was till 12. Applebee's was the only thing open. After 8, everything was closed. You know, so it was like you gotta get food and go back to sleep. So more we got training on camp again. You know, Puerto Rico, man, it's really a lot of this. You're bored, you can call anybody. Everybody lives 15 minutes away. You know, in San Juan. So,
well,
but yeah,
it's
like
not.
I said, man, I'm really because I already done all that, man. I already party. I already know what's in the streets. You know. I got bored. If I stay in that place, I'm not gonna get far in life. You know, there's not much results. So you know what? Everything I got time for that. I can get that anytime. I got boxing. I have a certain time, so I'm gonna stay focused and I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get my boxing thing. I'm gonna be a world champion. After I get all that, I got my money. I got my house. I got my everything. I can party. I can relax.
And you know what I was telling people? I said, man, if you know, Puerto Rico is a 24/7 party all year round, man.
Yes, sir.
You got the regular holidays and shit. You got Noche de San Juan, La Fiesta Patronale, that when it goes from one town to the other, everybody's following the mother.
Bro, you know, Puerto Rico literally celebrates everything, man. You know,
everything,
in the family,
bro, man.
They celebrate everything, anything. They look for an excuse to celebrate their party.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. But where can people follow you, man, on social media so they can keep up with your career, man?
Man, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Ryan Pino, man. RyanPino, man. Ryan Pino everywhere, man. And thank everybody for the support, man. Thank Cano Loco, man, because you're always there, man. You're always, you know, supporting the fighters, man, and you're always in contact with me. Appreciate you guys, man. For real, man.
Yes, indeed, man. Somebody, Anthony Manzano says, Ryan, who are your role models in terms of how you fight and your outside the ring personality?
Man, probably fighting, man. Like I said, Macho Camacho, you know, Jorge Paez, Emmanuel Augustus, but personality, man, I'm telling you, I'm myself, man. You know.
Yeah, man. That's for you, man.
Ryan, did you say you got a fight coming up next?
Yeah, if everything goes to plan, December 2nd here in Puerto Rico in Bayamon.
Okay, we'll be.
Yeah. After that, man, I think I'm gonna join the season 2 of the TCL tournament back again. Yeah, I'm going again. I'm going with my undefeated record. I'm staying champion.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you better believe it, BFTV. You better believe it, bro. Hey, I've been there, done it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Been there, done it, man. I tell these folks though, man, if they're gonna go to Puerto Rico, to let me know, man, because I don't think they're aware of how bad the crime is over there, bro. I don't really think they know how bad it is, man.
It is, man, but it is everywhere, man. You know, it's like everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't go into no wrong turf and try to act tough, man. You stay humble, keep doing your thing, man. You know.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
if
man,
you're gonna be in
listen.
the wrong spot, man, obviously something might happen. So you know, just be calm. You know, keep doing your thing.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you got.
anyway,
My bad, Kano. It's so beautiful over there, right? And so people go over there and they just think they could get out of line. And man, you gotta relax. You gotta stay down to earth. You gotta.
Yeah, obviously, and what happens too is the liquor too. You know, that's why if I'm not mistaken, they just put a new law that they after 2 a.m. they're not gonna sell no more liquor.
Oh, really?
Alright.
yeah, but then you got the other situation, you know. I don't know, because I mean, I'm an older guy, I'm in my 50s, but when I was growing up over there, man, and you could tell me if it's still like that or not, but back then you didn't have to have a plug. People will come to your car,
Oh
man.
yeah.
You know
Nah,
what I'm
it's still kind of like that, but the problem is there's so many kids, you know, with
Yeah,
that fake macho. You know, they just walking down the street trying to mean mug you just to start on some stupid things, you know, unnecessary things, you know. That's it's the ignorance, you know. So yeah, but bro, it's still a beautiful island, man. You know, like you gotta go and go over there, have fun with your family, man. You just stay away from that. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it is. But you got anything else for Monopoly, bro?
Do y'all swim in the ocean over there in Puerto Rico? Because when I was over there, I didn't fuck around with the ocean. Like, you know, I put my feet in, but it's rough over there.
Obviously, yeah. So in December the tides are a little heavy, you know, they're a little hard, but we got rivers, man. We got all that too.
Really?
Man, I ain't swimming in none of that shit.
You never been to, bro? The rivers I rather the river than the beach.
Okay. Those are the hidden gems.
Huh?
I said those are the hidden gems of the island that people don't really know about. The rivers. You know?
Like Yunque has a few of them. La Paila and Nahuatl, they're one of my favorite ones, man. It's clear water. It's always running water. You can swim in it, and it's clean. It's not too heavy. You can swim with calmly, you know.
Where's that area? Where's that area where it glows at night? Where's that at?
Oh, I think if I'm not mistaken, that's Vieques.
Okay, I was supposed to go canoeing there, and it was at night, and I ain't never been canoeing before. I'm like, no, I can't do it. I can't let my first time be at night. I'm like, no.
I got you. Nah, man. If y'all ever around here, man, just hit me up, man. I'm gonna hit you. I could hook you up with everything.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't swim at all, bro. I do not get into the water. I'm not fucking with no damn. I'm not fucking with no wildlife. I'm going to a regular swimming pool, bro. I ain't fucking with no sharks, no stingrays.
Yeah, but you got the swimming pool over there in Florida, you know. Like you don't got that at your house. You gotta enjoy, you know, what you don't got over here, you know.
Connor, what do we put some floaties on you, fam?
Nah, bro, we ain't doing it, bro. We ain't doing it, man. You know, and that's why I don't fly at all either, man. I keep my feet on the ground, bro. You know, I tell them though, man, I tell them, I said, you know, they're like, well, man, how do you go back to Puerto Rico if you don't fly? I said, I take a cruise, bro. I'd rather take a cruise than fly, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I don't know. I don't like cruises though.
Shit,
you know why?
I don't like cruises. Huh?
Man, they're more comfortable. You get to walk around and do all kind of shit on the plane.
It takes more time, and it gets to a point at night you can't see nothing. You know, what if you drown? You know.
Hey, I'm gonna be too fucked up to care.
From Florida to New York, it's a 4-hour flight to Puerto Rico. You go to sleep and you wake up, you're already there. You know.
No. See, you're missing it, man. By the time we get halfway through, I'm so fucked up, I don't care. I'm good, bro. Hey, I'm good, man. You know, and then the other half, I'm knocked the fuck out. You know? I'd rather do the cruise, bro. I'm just saying, man. Just me, man. I don't want to hold you up too long, man. So I don't know if Opulent got anything else for you, though.
Man, we appreciate having you, man. I love watching your fights. I went through and looked through a couple of them, and like Kano said earlier, you definitely love what you're doing in there, and I can see that the fun that you're having, man. And we definitely gonna keep a lookout for your next fight. And appreciate you, brother. Appreciate
it, man. Appreciate both of y'all, man. Anytime y'all need me, man, just count on me, man. Oh, thank you for support. I support you guys too. God bless you guys.
Sure.
And appreciate it. Thank you guys for what y'all doing for the sport, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, thank
Love,
you,
brother.
man. Y Pino, mantente en contacto conmigo, que ya tú sabes que yo
No,
estoy
we ready, man. You gotta
pendiente.
let me know.
You know, hey. But thank you for joining us, man. Appreciate you,
Always,
man.
man. Thank you, guys, man. God bless y'all, man. Thank you.
Bless you
All
too,
right, man.
brother.
Have a
All
great
right, bro.
night, man.
You too, man. Take care.
All right, bye. All right, man. That was Ryan Pino, man. We really had a good time with him, man. He was a very cool interview, man, and I enjoyed doing it, man. Opulent. I mean, you know, I thought it was a well overall interview, man. What's your thoughts on it, man?
Man, it was dope, man. I guess I just wasn't expecting it to happen so quick because usually we start at 7. But and you know what? You actually took some of my questions, kind of, but it's all love. You know, this is teamwork. Teamwork
This
making the dream work. So it's all love.
I mean, that's what that's what I'm good for, man. You know,
You see,
I had to take a few bullets out your magazine.
I had to shuffle around. Like, oh shit, okay, kind of took that. Oh, he took another. Oh shit, a third. Oh, okay.
Ah,
All right.
man. Hey, let me
That's dope. That's dope.
let me touch on this topic before we get out of here, man, because I don't want to go without talking about this if possible. You know, let me see if I can make it bigger where they can see this. Jared Anderson, man. I don't feel like I have to be a world champion. Right? He says, I don't need validation to know who I am. So I'd like to get your thoughts on this, man. Like, are we into the situation where this is okay in boxing now?
Jared is one of those guys that he just wants to do it his way, and he doesn't want to. He's kind of like setting everybody up for the disappointment now. Like, don't hold me too high because I have my own plans in life, you know. So that's what I really think is he means by everything he's saying. That's my opinion.
The thing about it with me is, I listen. This is a double-edged sword. It's a two-sided conversation we can have, but first of all, I'm going to commend him for being honest.
Mm-hmm.
In a sport where a lot of these boxers aren't being honest, at least he's being honest
and up front.
Now, does it make it right? No, because I think that the problem here is that if you're feeling like that and you don't love the sport and you're not as passionate as everybody else is, you're gonna run into a trap fight that somebody that you face is gonna be real hungry. And they're gonna fuck around and beat you before you get to that bag that you so-called just want to get.
That's a true statement because he's actually saying that he's fighting for the wrong reasons. I mean, in a sense, you should be fighting for the love of it versus the money. That's how I feel anyway. I mean, of course, yeah, it's prize fighting. Yeah, don't get me wrong, but if he's literally saying that he's not putting his all in it. That's what I'm getting from it. So,
I just think it's a recipe for disaster. I don't like it. I wish he wouldn't have went public with it. That's the main thing. I wish he wouldn't have went public with it, man, because you're letting everybody know, man, you know, just don't bother tuning in for me. Don't bother watching me fight because, you know, I'm just here, blah, blah. I don't really give a fuck. I just don't think that's the right attitude, man. I think it's something that's going to get him in trouble here soon, man.
And when, you know, there's such thing as saying too much. You know, a lot of people we see, like I said, they instead of just being silent, they just talk too much. You feel me? So
903 Boxing says he's got a lot of talent, but the lack of hunger can cause him to lose to a lesser fighter. Wish him the best, though. I wish him the best,
word,
too.
903 Boxing, word.
Oh, hey, you know who else I gotta bring though, Shower? You know, I gotta go ahead and you know.
What D-Man talking shit? Hold on, D-Man.
What he saying? What he saying?
I don't know. I see Shawa say so. I
don't know. Hey, man, I know we're running low on time, man. As far as the hour goes, we always try to keep it within an hour, only because we like the replay value that way, man.
We love the replay value.
So, bruh.
New Texas law requires drunk drivers to pay child support if they kill a parent or guardian. How do you feel about that, Kano?
Man, listen, bro. I think it's a great rule because And the world we're living in with a lot of deaths coming about from drunk drivers, they should be held somewhat, they should be held more accountable than what they are right now. I've seen people get DUIs, come back out, get another DUI. I've seen people with 4 or 5 DUIs, man.
Me too.
Even when they have killed people, and the next thing you know, they're just walking around like nothing happened. And you kill a parent, which more than likely they're a parent, who's going to look after these kids, right?
That's very true.
So I like the law. Hopefully they do enforce it. Hopefully it's something that's going to trend, statewide all over the United States. And the reason I say that is because maybe that would deter them from doing it. It will deter them from driving drunk. I mean, anything we could do to deter people from drunk driving, I think it's a great thing. So I'm all for it, man. What's your thoughts, man?
Man, I love it. I did STS with a guy who I think he was like 6 times, bro. 6 times. I forgot how much he said it was insurance was. It's called insurance, but it was bananas. But yeah, they definitely need to be held accountable, man. And this is phenomenal. And like you said, I hope it spreads nationwide. Everybody needs to get on board with this because they definitely need to hold accountability. And imagine like one of these guys or ladies killing one of these, a parent with like 6 kids. Man, they gonna act. We may have suicides may rise after that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they got to pay the price, man. That's why I feel about it.
So here we go with a beautiful question. Picasso says, how can they pay child support while serving time? But this is the problem. They don't always serve a long time.
No.
They're usually out within no time, and then it's like a slap on the wrist to me, And I know everybody deserves a second chance and all that other good stuff, but if you take a life like that, man, and then you're allowed to walk around and live your life outside of prison, then yes, you should be held accountable to pay child support. I'm not saying that they release everybody. Some do serve longer terms than others, but I'm pretty sure the stipulation in there is that when you do get out, that you be held responsible for that. Picasso says 5 years minimum for manslaughter. I get it, but just like they do in real life with back child support, they could do the same thing with these people that get locked up for manslaughter. If they drunk drive, be like, okay, you was gone for 5 years, but you're gonna have to make them 5 years up towards that kid.
But like I just said, I did STS with somebody that was 6 times, meaning he didn't get jail. He was doing STS, which is what is that? Community service. 6 times. His 6th time he was doing community service still. So and there's a lot of them that don't go to jail, and vehicular homicide. My bad. I can't say that fucking word.
Vehicular homicide. Let a Puerto Rican say it right? Let a Puerto Rican say it right.
I almost had a seizure saying that shit, but no, but homicide with a vehicle. A lot of you don't get that much time for that. So people are back out and they're back living their lives. So yeah, they gotta pay.
Like I said, I like the law, man. Like I said, man, I understand what Picasso's saying, but there's still a way to make them held accountable for it, man. Like I said, they could do bike child support like they do with anybody else, man. It is vehicular,
vehicular. Hey, bro. Hey.
See, you got me over here tongue twisted now, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
Oh
man. But hey, man, this has been a great show, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Hopefully, everybody has smashed the like button. I'm gonna pass it to Apple and LD to see if he's got any last words. I see JC the storyteller in the building. By the way, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. I didn't want to do the roll call because of the interview, man, and he came kind of early and stuff like that. I know a dude out here that hit a lady while she was walking and she was pregnant. He got 10 years, but if you rob a corner store for $150, you gonna get 40 years. Yeah, that's my thing, man. And look, man, instead of us saying it, how about we just put it up there? Yeah, See? Yeah, that way I don't have to pronounce it, and you don't have to pronounce it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't have to have a seizure trying to say it. Yeah.
I mean, shit, I thought I had it under control till I went to try to save my goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Any last words, though, man?
Hey, man, just like Ryan in the ring, Pino and I were just having fun on this thing, making the best of this, and, just teaming up, man. We appreciate everybody that slid through. We appreciate everybody in the playback game. Much love to everybody, man. If you support us, we love you too. We out. Blessings to the mighty LDBC.
Yes, indeed, man. And just so y'all know, this is always being done as a simulcast. Okay, so whether you're subscribed to me or subscribed to Opulent, you should be subscribed to both while you're bullshitting. But you have the option of going to watch it on his channel or going to watch it on mine, man. I suggest that, y'all do that, man. Juggle it a little bit, man, because I really want to help Opulent LD going. I know, his whole thing is everything will happen when it's time to happen, but I'm an anxious motherfucker, and I want to help him get up there a lot quicker. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to push him into getting his watch hours, man, as quick as possible. So if everybody can show Opulent LD some love and try to get him some watch hours, man, go watch replays of his past videos and stuff like that. We will greatly appreciate it and shit, man. But that's all I.
This is a real brother right here. It ain't what you say, is what you do. And Kano's always doing some trill shit. So appreciate you, brother.
Hey, man, it's all love. But this is always brought to you by CL Management, DV Tracksuits. Shout out to the mighty LDBC.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, man, Flawda Swamp Cast.
Okay.
Man, we out of here.